What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming to my channel, Net Spiritually Inclined. I am Net, and this is Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot Edition for Rubi Rose. This reading is for entertainment purposes only and or alleged. I do not know this individual or anybody she's connected to personally. All information provided in this video is based on divination. Please like and share this video to get it more exposure. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get a picture of the beautiful Rubi Rose on the screen, and then we'll get into the reading. All right, a picture of her should be popping up in a second. There she go. Okay, let's get into the tarot reading now. Before I get started, I just want to give a brief background on who Rubi Rose is, because everybody may not know who she is. So Rubi Rose is a 27-year-old American internet personality and rapper from Lexington, Kentucky. The media seems to mostly focus on her dating history. She has dated some of the most well-known rappers. She's dated Drewski, DDG, Cam Newton, Lil Yachty, Playboy Cardi, Travis Scott. And at one point, she was engaged to Australian fashion designer, entrepreneur, and singer and songwriter Jessica Origliasso. And ain't nothing wrong with it, you know. She don't have any kids, and she's just living her best life. But as far as her career, she was a video vixen for Migos in 2016, and she made an appearance in the Bad and Bougie music video. She was also on Playboy Cardi's unreleased song On Top in 2018. So for those who do not know who Rubi Rose is, I just wanted to give y'all a brief description of her. All right, so we're going to look into the tarot cards and see what's going on with her. Her first card is the Knight of Coins. The card is saying that Rubi Rose has a habit of attracting men who likes to test her, and it's more so them testing her beliefs as a woman, you know, what she stands for as a woman, you know, her making that clear, and them testing her to see if she will stand by those beliefs. There's a man in her energy showing up as mysterious, and he is a good observer. So he's sitting back observing Rubi very closely. At the same time, he's showing up as kind, compassionate, financially reliable, faithful, and hardworking. Now, if this is not a man that she's already romantically involved with, this is a man who has his eye on her, observing her first before he approaches her. He's studying her. Her next card is the Queen of Swords. It's air sign energy in this card. Rubi Rose is an air sign. She's a Libra. The card is describing her as clever, but giving her advice to pay attention to her instincts and intuition. It's saying that she's career-oriented, honest, focused, and successful at whatever she does. People could feel like she can be sarcastic, but she's also very smart, blunt, and determined. It's saying she has top-notch communication skills. Obviously, you know, she's an air sign. It's saying that men are attracted to her because of how she looks, but they actually get intimidated by her when they see how intelligent and brutally honest she is. She also don't trust easily. The card is saying she can stand on her own and trust her mind before she trusts her heart. Her next card is the Nine of Wands. The card is warning Rubi about some trouble that could be coming to her, somebody being mischievous towards her, gossiping about her, or trying to do dark spells and rituals on her. It's telling her to protect herself spiritually and physically, telling her that it is very important that she have stamina, courage, and conviction right now. It's saying that she could be exhausted from going through so much drama, but telling her to stand firm and strong to defend her turf and her reputation. She has advice to set strong boundaries and tap into her inner strength. Somebody or some people is trying to catch her off guard. That's what I'm getting to. Her next card is the Queen of Cups. It came out reverse. Now, I hope ain't nobody trying to fight her over no man, because Rubi Rose don't really believe that real love exists, and she feels like women who do is living in a fantasy world. She feels like all men cheat, so when she gets romantically involved with men, she's not really trying to fall in love because she's actually emotionally unavailable. She just feels like when people get romantically involved, both people are using both people are using the other person for something. So she's like, she just going to get what she can get and move on. She's a woman, and women are emotional by nature. So I'm not saying that she don't catch feelings, but it's actually not hard for her to move on at all. The card is describing her as conceited and selfish. Her next card is the Queen of Wands. My God, really, Ruby Rose, not the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands reversed. She is hell. The card is saying, when the men see Ruby Rose coming, get ready for the fun to begin. Okay. It's saying that she's very energetic in the bedroom, very attractive, wanted by men and women. Most men envy her, but it's saying if things don't go her way, she can be stubborn and have a very bad temper. She's also showing up as a manipulative woman that makes promises that she does not keep. It's saying that she loves to create conflict. And because this card is reversed, it's telling me that if anybody that she dates really pisses her off, she'll possibly do some dark magic on them. Okay. Her next card is the Hierophant card, and it came out reversed. With this Hierophant card in reverse, I feel like Ruby may have had a very strict upbringing. Her family could have pushed some kind of religious or spiritual beliefs on her as a child, because her energy feels like she's rebelling against something. What I feel from her is, I'm going to do what I want to do, which means at some point in her life, somebody tried to restrict her. She felt restricted somewhere along the line in her life. And she feels like she don't need anybody's approval to live her life the way she wants to. She don't care what nobody think about her. And it just seems like she was tired of following some kind of rules. And she feels like if she has to go through life alone with no support from her family because of how she chooses to live her life, then she doesn't care. She'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's people in her family or in her church community who feels like she's making poor decisions. Let's check this sound real quick. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. Like the video, share the video, like the video. I would appreciate it. And thank you for supporting my channel. All right, let's get back to it. From my Love Oracle deck, Ruby's first card says Heart's Desire, and it says sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. So the card is saying music is Ruby's passion. Rapping or singing could be how she deals with her emotions when she has issues in her intimate relationships. Her next card says divinely guided. Trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receive guidance as you journey through life's mysteries. So the universe is protecting her and guiding her. She's young, and the universe knows she needs direction when it comes to love. She might not even know that every decision she makes in her life when it comes to intimate relationships is being spiritually guided. Her next card says spiritual retreat. Seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. This girl is very spiritually protected, and she could be very spiritual. So any man that she gets involved with that intentionally does her wrong, she really doesn't have to do spells or rituals on him or any man, any woman, anybody. She really don't have to do spells or rituals on them, because their life is going to automatically start to fall apart after she removes her energy from them completely, like after she stops dealing with them altogether. That's how spiritually powerful she is. That's how spiritually protected she is. Her next set of cards. Her first card says knowledge, messages for Ruby. The card is telling her to investigate a teacher's credentials and experience before signing up, that studying will open up new opportunities for her, giving her advice to stop relying on others to give her answers, telling her that deep within her she already knows something, encouraging her to be open to receiving esoteric information, and telling her that she has a natural ability to teach. Her next card says destruction. Messages for Ruby. The card is telling her not to give up and to keep going, telling her that it's light at the end of the tunnel, telling her that everything happens for a reason, encouraging her to release the old so the new can enter her life, encouraging her to walk away from harsh energies, telling her that a new relationship is waiting for her. Ruby a pimp. And telling her to remember that everything is about divine timing. Absolutely. Her next card says compliance. Messages for Ruby. The card is telling her it's time for her to get rid of the woe is me attitude, and telling her to stop acting like a victim in every situation, encouraging her to be positive and look for the best in every situation, telling her that her attachment to the past is ruling her emotionally, encouraging her to join or attend a victim's support group, telling her that someone close to her needs her help, and telling her that complying with rules is key. She ain't trying to eat. Let's get into the final messages of the reading. Her first card says staff. Y'all, I don't know what kind of spiritual or religious teachings or upbringing that this girl had, but she is highly spiritually protected. The card is saying that her dreams will always be supported because she has a divine connection to God and the universe. So it's not always women get ahead in the music industry because they slept their way to the top or because they look good. Some people are spiritually connected. Ruby is more spiritually powerful than she even know, and she also has a lot of spiritual wisdom and knowledge, and she definitely has a spiritual purpose. Her next card says bowl, BOWL. It's a young woman in this card holding a big gold bowl. It's people around her throwing gold coins on her, and she's wearing gold jewelry. So Ruby loves the finer things in life. She likes expensive things, and she likes to live a life of luxury. But she has a warning to be careful because somebody is going to try to falsely accuse her of something after they have an argument. Now, the argument could be because somebody will tell Ruby a hard truth that she needs to hear. But her mind is on money and having the finer things in life right now. Her next card is Dark Lord. People need to be very careful about how they treat Rubi Rose. Not only does she have spiritual abilities to contact her spiritual forces of light when she needs them, she can also contact a very dark spiritual force to fight for her. The image of this dark force I see on this card, it looks like if she calls this dark force and send this force after somebody, when it comes, it's going to do some serious damage. Dark forces like this should really be a spiritually gifted person's last resort to call on. The only time dark forces like this should be contacted is if somebody does something so bad to you that is pretty much unforgivable. She could practice demonology. Y'all, so that is the reading. You can make your own conclusion or determination about this reading. Thank you for listening to Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot, the Rubi Rose edition. Make sure you check back because I'll be doing more of these, and you never know which celebrity or celebrity couple will be next.